Okay, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching it from. Today is Friday, and it's January 23, 2026. This is S&P 500 CFD. Let's start with a daily chart. Okay. So price is taking this low, hit this fair value gap, and bounced off 2 days ago, and this is yesterday. Let me zoom in a little bit. And this is today. All right, today I'm still expecting the daily buyers to be up close. So it means I'm waiting to go long, and that's how I begin my day. I do all my analysis to see how my daily buyers is gonna be, and based on that I can take a trade. All right, so even if I know I'm gonna go short, I know I'm not gonna stay in that trade for so long, because overall the market is gonna be bullish. So all short trades must be short. Okay, so let's draw down to 1 hour. Okay, so in a 1 hour we have nice, look out this, from this swing high to the swing low, and then all the way to this point. Price is yet to take this high. Okay, this high is still here. Okay, so from this high to this low, this high is still not taken, so there's still liquidity above this level, but price is still trading within the high of this fair value gap, and then the low. All right, it's broken a little bit below the low, but it's still around the side. All right, creating equal levels here. Okay, so from this point, price is consolidating. It has no clear direction as to where it wants to go. See this displacement here. Okay, at this side it's a bit choppy, though there are big moves. You can still get moves when you drop down to 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can still get moves here. I'm looking at the 1 hour now. The 1 hour price is it's not showing any sign of direction. It's not going either up or down, sideways. Okay, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for price to take these lows, probably this one, and then tap into a zone. Alright, so grab liquidity, tap into a zone, and then show sign of reversal, then I can get in. So I'm basically waiting for trade setup. And in fact, to be fair, my trading account, I have my entry right here. All right, I have my entry right here. It's 6860.7. This is where I have my entry, and this is the midpoint of this zone. All right, this is 1 hour zone. Let's draw down to 15 minutes to see what's happening there. So in 15 minutes, the same candle. Okay, the same candle from that gap. All right, this low, that's this low, that's this low, that's this low. So price was making a higher high, and a higher low from here. Okay, let's see how it behaves. Now this low is taking. All right, so this kind of, I mean, this higher high created this higher low. Okay, and this higher low was unable to create a new higher high. That was when I realized the selling pressure. All right, price wants to correct before it continues going up. Okay, and then when it failed to make a higher high, it took this low too. Okay, it took this low, so it shifted from bullish to bearish. All right, that's a short-term bearish. That's mere retracement. Okay, so I'm waiting for price to at least tap into this zone. This is already retested. If it's coming down here, the least I expect it to go should be here. So but honestly, since I'm expecting the daily bias to be bullish, and I don't expect price to trade all the way down here before closing bullish. So what we're doing now is to wait for price to get to where we want it to get, and then we can take a trade. So what if price refuses to get here? It means I missed for today, because I really have limited time for today. I did this whole thing yesterday. I did all this analysis yesterday. And that's how I prepare for the day. So I might look for another setup, but not today. Today is Friday, and I need just this one setup to take a trade. Hopefully we don't miss. Once it gets here, I'll never miss, because I have a buy limit already. So once it gets here, I wouldn't miss, unless it fails to get down here. Okay, so we have exactly 1 minute before equity markets opens. We're still waiting to see the reaction of price when it's 9:30. The overnight, let's see the overnight though. This is 6:30. Okay, last night. So the overnight was just up, down, no big move in the overnight. So let's see how the day goes. It's Friday though. Friday, if you don't have the guts, you can stay out today. This Friday is not for everyone. Not all traders trade on Friday. Okay, it's 9:30. Okay, so this is how I catch the small moves in the market. I'm waiting for my big move for the day, which is from here. But whilst I wait, sometimes I test the market to see how it's gonna behave. It makes me able to really monitor and see how it's going. So I bought two of S&P 500. I bought two right here, and then sort of here, okay, and then wait for retracement right here, but again, now waiting to take from here. That's what I've been doing whilst I wait for my big goals. I mean, that's not something you should be doing though. If you don't know what you're doing, I don't advise you do that, because that might be tricky sometimes. I'm going in first here, got out here, got in again here, looking to get out here. Now we need a couple of candles, a little push to the upside. Stop loss is right here. We don't expect it to go below this point. If it keeps going, we're out. But I mean, like all these trades, they are tiny ones. It will really not affect me when I leave it to trade down to this point. The impact will not be that much because it's just two contracts. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. There's this level here, which would be this equal level here, which can be a low resistance to price breaking through. But apart from that, we are a few blocks away from TP. You gotta hit TP. You gotta hit TP. It's taking forever. I was expecting boom moves. Let me see. Let me draw down to 1 minute to see the time I got in for the second one. I got in the days down candle, slow. So let me take that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minutes now. I'm still trading around this zone. 11 minutes. This is whilst I wait for my big move for today. This came when I was waiting. I saw this when I was waiting. Okay, so already I was in the 5 minutes. And price, this equal levels were taken here this week. Back and forth until I saw a big push to the upside. Price broke this. Alright. It took this the liquidity above this level, leaving a fair value gap here. So I waited for price in the fair value gap to get to the fair value gap below this. I mean, at this point, but it traded below it, and that's where I got in. Then I waited for price to show sign of rejection, and I could see here there's a fair value gap here. So once price rejected, I stepped out, waited for another retracement to this fair value gap. Price retraced here, and that's where I got in again. All right. So instead of just staying in the market, like if I had stayed in the market, I would still be running like from here to here. All right. But on that notwithstanding, I took my profit here, waited for price. Now I took my profit somewhere around here, waited for price to retrace to the fair value gap. What is? No, okay. This is one I dropped down to. I dropped down to 1 minute. Okay, so the 1 minute had this fair value gap and price traded to this point. So I got in again. Alright. It's a bit choppy here, but it looks like it will still go. It will keep going. We're already up. Like I said, if I'm trying like this, I buy just 2. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the account. Alright, so this is where I got in. This is 15 minutes, so let me show you the 1 minute. Okay, so this is where I got in. Okay, I waited for the retracement. I first got in here, got out here, waited for retracement, and I got in again here. So I need price to push to this level. That's what I'm showing you. If price breaks below this, I'll break even. I mean, I'll take whatever I have because I don't expect it to trade below this up candle, the low of this up close candle. There we go. Are almost halfway through? I believe you're almost halfway through. Let me go to 5 minutes. There we go. I think we're halfway through. Yeah, we're halfway through. Let's go. We need a nice decent push. Let's go. So I'll be looking for the behavior of the price right here to see how it's going to behave. And then finally here. Okay, so this is where I break even, protect my capital. That's what keeps me in the game. If you want to be able to stay in the game for long, you got to protect your capital. Depending on how the markets go, I might not even be able to catch my big move today, but whatever happens, I know it will still retrace back down here to grab all this liquidity. Probably not today, but whatever happens, I'll still take that trade. I mean, I'll still get that set. I still have that set up for another time. But the bottom line is price has to close bullish today. I mean, that's what I expect price to close per my analysis. I'm wrong sometimes, so almost there. Okay, so that's how I test the market. I test the market, but I still use my edge. I don't just throw them in because I want to test the market. All right, I'm not sure how the market is going to behave here, but once I see what's in line with my strategy, I'll go ahead and put in one or two contracts of S&P 500 index, and then I see how the market react. It makes me be able to pay attention to the formation of the candlesticks. It makes me be able to see how the candles are being formed, and the price action. I'm able to read the candlesticks very well. That's why I like doing that. Almost there. I think we're more than 75% now. Like I said, if this becomes a problem, then I'll take it. But it looks like there was a gap here, which was filled with this, and it looks like this equal levels will be taken out too. My capital is protected, so I'm already in profit. Even if I get stopped out, I'm already in profit. But this is the kind of trade I can let it run. I can just leave it for it to run. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to stick to our take profit. So once we hit our take profit, we out. And I'll come back to show you when price gets to where I want it to get to. That's my big move. So if price get here, I'll come back to show you what happened. I promise you. If it doesn't get here, I promise you I'll show you. If it goes below it and hits my stop loss, I promise you I'll show you. Whatever price does, I'm gonna show you. I promise you that. Okay, so we broke through that line. We broke through this line. We're still safe. We're almost there. Almost there. Almost. Let me see. Dip it in to see. Okay, so this is what we got here. Okay. Almost. This is about 90. In my trading account, I shifted the TP a little bit up, but we just want to hit right here, and that's it. I don't want to be greedy too. It looks like price knows exactly where we put the market knows exactly where we put our entry, stop loss, and take profit, because it's always playing out on that side. Let's keep pushing. Almost there. Okay, I've seen this strong rejection. Yeah, we out because I put my stop loss right here, but I think I was being overprotective. I could still get to the TP, but the TP was almost at the TP though. But yeah, I'm out. Okay, so it's exactly 2:43. This is a 2:40 candle because we are using the 15-minute chart. And price is still trading within this high and low. All right, it's still trading within this fair value gap, right? The high of the fair value gap and the low of the fair value gap. The price has traded within that zone all day. I never got to where I want to take a trade as of 2:43. I'm still waiting though, but probably not today. I still up 11 point, which means it's gonna be an up closed as we anticipated. Just that it might not reverse to this before going up today. So probably gonna miss today, but that notwithstanding, we're still able to catch some tiny moves here. All right, some tiny moves here. That was just to test the market though. All right, so we're back when we get another opportunity. Okay, so the market closed within this channel, within this fair value gap zone, here to here. And it couldn't tap or retest my zone. So, like I said, the tiny trades I took here is all I got. But I'll still wait. I know sometimes you might wait and it might never happen. It happens. It's part of the game. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more content like this. Like and share, comment, anything you want me to add or take out, or any idea, any addition you have, any omission you have, comments, whatever. It will be much appreciated. Thank you. Wish you all good luck.